You're listening to the Spartan Sports Network Weekly Recap. And here's your host, Walt Fowler.
This is the Spartans Weekly Recap for the week ending November 18th. An excellent week for the Spartans men's basketball squad. They remain undefeated on the young season. It started with a win Wednesday against Goldie Beacom at home at Alumni Hall, 77-73 to improve to 3-0. Freshman forward Osbel Caraballo had 19.6 rebounds. Sekou Cisse, the junior forward, added 18 points and grabbed 8 rebounds. Saturday, the men won in Game 1 of the Dominican tournament, a 77-70 win over Post to improve to 4-0. Cisse leading the Spartans in that game with 16 points. Sophomore forward Kevin Lynch added 13 points and 6 rebounds. And then in the Dominican tournament final against the host, they won 63-61 to improve to 5-0, a thrilling game. Freshman guard Dimitri Roberts' jumper with 24 seconds left proved to be the difference. Roberts led all scorers with 16 points. Cisse added 12 points and 8 rebounds. Up next, the men will have a home game November 28th. That's a Wednesday night, 7 o'clock tip against Bloomfield. They'll try to improve to 6-0, and that game will be a rematch of last season's NCAA East Regional quarterfinal, which Bloomfield won 91-78. Women's basketball squad, the week started with the win Tuesday at Bloomfield, 75-47. Women dominate that game to improve to 3-0. They outscore Bloomfield 50-17 in the second half. Sophomore forward Emily Preston, huge game, 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. Then the women headed way out west to the Aloha State, Hawaii. They took on Hawaii Pacific Friday night, suffering their first loss of the season, 76-48. Emily Preston, high scorer for the Spartans in that game with 17. Junior Missy Sadler added 11 points. Their final game in Hawaii will be Tuesday, November 20th, and that is against Chaminade before returning home on Thanksgiving. And their first game back on the continental U.S. will be November 28th, a Wednesday at Caldwell, and that'll be a rematch of the first round of the NCAA regional matchup last year. Men's ice hockey, huge weekend for the men's ice hockey squad as they win 3 games in 3 days and take the tournament championship at the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference East Coast Showdown that was in Aston, PA. Friday night, the men beat Catholic 10-6. Steve Finkel had a hat trick. Doug Harrison had 2 goals. Carter Taylor added 2 goals. And sophomore defenseman Sean Benson, a goal and 4 assists. The men followed that. A men's ice hockey squad followed that game with a 10-0 whitewashing of American University. 10-0, that was the final. They improved to 5-6 with that win. Sophomore left winger Pat Burns had the hat trick. Sophomore forward Jason Tom also had a hat trick. And sophomore goalie Carl Lorenz picked up his first collegiate shutout. The men's ice hockey squad topped it all off with the win against Shippensburg on Sunday. They win 10-2, so they score 30 goals in 3 games. The 10-2 win over Shippensburg. Finkel had a hat trick. Again, his second hat trick in 3 days. A great weekend for the sophomore left winger. Doug Harrison added 2 goals. Freshman center Giancarlo Di Lorenzo had 2 goals against Shippensburg. And sophomore goalie Peter Giannatiempo had 9 saves between the pipes for the win. Up next for the men's ice hockey squad, Saturday, December 1st, they're home at Sportorama in Muncie to take on Suffolk Community College. The cross-country squad wrapped up their season with the Division II East Regionals at Bethpage State Park. The women finished 12th overall of 27 teams. Men finished 17th out of 24 squads. The top junior women's runner for the in the East Regionals was Ada Torpy for the Spartans. She finished in 35th place with a time of 23:50, and the top men's finisher, senior Ian Murtile, finishing 86th place with a time of 36:06. The eSports squad competed in the ECC Peach Belt Conference Division II Championship Challenge. They split a pair there, losing to North Georgia 2-0, but then winning against UNC Pembroke 2-1. Then in a separate competition, The esports squad defeated SUNY Canton 2-0 in Fortnite. Up next for the esports squad, Saturday, November 24th, Thanksgiving weekend, they will take on Rutgers, SUNY Binghamton, and SUNY Canton in Fortnite. That wraps up the weekly recap for the week ending November 18th. I'm Walt Fowler. Catch you next week right here on the Spartan Sports Network.